Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day, and I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in so much. And for those who are coming in for the first time, I thank you. And those who've been consistently supporting me, thank you as well. On today's episode, I entitled it The Ashley Band. And the reason why I entitled it The Ashley Band, there was a woman by the name of Ashley Cross. Actually, they call it the Ashley Cross Band. She was going into Walmart stores using a device to scan every item in Walmart in Memphis. And she was charging every item. I don't know how she did it, but she was charging every item in Walmart for $1. And as a result, she was caught. And as a result, she is banned. She's serving some time right now, but she is banned from every Walmart shopping center, every Walmart shopping center in the US. Well, let me get into more detail. Check out this footage.
Report from your news leader now. Walmart getting tough on thieves by enforcing a nationwide ban on habitual shoplifters. WREG's Mike Suriani reports on how one Memphian won't be going back to any of the popular stores.
Well, it's raining, it's cold, it's generally miserable. So is there anything that could make this day worse? Well, yes, there is. Imagine being banned from every Walmart in the USA. One Memphis woman has that dubious distinction. Ashley Cross, charged with criminal trespass and theft of merchandise, is, according to the police report, a well-known shoplifter at this Walmart on Elvis Presley Boulevard in Whitehaven. So well known to Walmart that Cross is on an authorization of agency list, meaning she's banned from any Walmart location in the United States. Good for him. Good for him. This man says he's okay with Walmart's ban on the woman.
It don't make no sense that a person would steal from a Walmart store.
The Elvis Presley Boulevard store is where Cross and another suspect were arrested February 10th. Cross was seen using a device to scan her items for $1 at a self-checkout machine. Walmart would not comment on Ashley Cross's ban, but issued this brief statement, quote, "We value our customers and associates and want them to have a pleasant shopping experience. Though rare, there are instances when someone is no longer welcome in our stores," end quote. The whole incident pretty shocking to this Walmart shopper.
She knows how to get by. So I think it'd be best with just a bander.
For your news leader, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Ashley Cross remains in jail on a $7,500 bond. She is due back in court February 19th. The suspect with Cross received a misdemeanor citation for theft of property. Well, Ashley Cross is not the only person banned from ever going into a Walmart store. 48-year-old Terry Brown of Memphis has been banned from the store, too. He was arrested this week after loss and prevention officers spotted him inside the Walmart on Austin P Highway in Raleigh. Brown is also banned from Sam's Club locations. Tonight, he's charged with criminal trespass.
Now, just imagine banned from you cannot even look at a Walmart. You're banned from every Walmart, and 37-year-old Ashley Cross thought she was getting away. You see, when you do things and you do things that in the dark, and then you stealing just to get stealing, and there's gonna be more of that because I have to say the inflation is still here. There's gonna be more people that's gonna be stealing this. You see, not only Ashley Cross was doing it, but there was a gentleman that was arrested as well, that was banned from all the Walmarts in the country. He was arrested too. So it's gonna be more of that. You see, when the inflation is still here, the cost of eggs went up. People are getting desperate, and people do desperate things when their back is against the wall. They go to do desperate measures when they have no other way of getting more income, and they have to feed their family, whatever the situation is in their household. So, but when you do things that are scrupulous and you do things that are wicked, you will get caught. Just remember that. You will get caught. And let's face it, some people don't want to work a job, so they don't want to work jobs 40 hours a week, getting minimal pay. They rather do that. They rather scam their way just to get by. But I got these articles I want to read and talking about the inflation. And let me read about the inflation. While the inflation has significantly decreased, I don't think so. From the peaks, it is still present and considered sticky by economists, meaning that prices remain elevated compared to pre pandemic levels, even though the rate of prices increase has slowed down. Many people continue to feel the impact of higher prices despite the easing inflation rate. Now, this article, the inflation is still here. There's rate that there's listen, there's a sandwich in Manhattan in New York City that's $200. The inflation is still here, and just recently on the news, if I'm not mistaken, Con Edison want to raise the bill 11%. There's people protesting that because either you pay your Con Edison bill or you buy food. Well, people need electricity to survive because you need your lights, you need to cook, certain things you need. A lot of things in your house you need electricity for heat, so you won't freeze to death. But they're raising it 11%. So this article, I'm not believing. It didn't decrease. Inflation has not decreased at all. It's still here. Because if that was not the case, there's still price. The people are still raising prices. You still can't afford rent. And a lot of states, a lot of states, different states in the country can't afford rent. If I can name them, Florida, you can't. New York City, you can't afford rent. Hawaii, you can't afford rent. Florida right now, a lot of parts of Florida, Miami, Orlando is getting high in rent. New Jersey is high in rent. So it's still it's listen. Groceries, eggs recently just went up. It's still here. It's still here because people won't be complaining like this. People are getting desperate, and it's sad, but that's what's going on. And then there's certain cuts and that have been put into place. Listen, it's getting very sticky out here, getting sticky with situations out here, and people are finding doing different measures just to get by. And I got this article I'm gonna share with you as well. Listen, folks, scammers has increased. Yes, according to the recent data and reports, there is a significant increase in scams and fraudulent activity globally. With many experts, nothing is growing trends of sophisticated scams across various online platforms and mediums. I experienced that with Amazon automation. It's a lot of Amazon automation scams that they tell you a dream about making passive income, but yet they take your money and then your online store shuts down. They tell them they acted of to give them $30,000, $30,000. Get this, folks, $30,000, and they'll make you experience passive income by selling up, handling the shipping and handling of your products, and also the CPC, whatever that's the CPC on Amazon, and certain things they handle on Amazon, fulfillment on Amazon, they handle everything for you. But they're taking your money, they're buying their Lamborghinis and scamming, and then your store shuts down, and now you're out $30,000. Be careful, folks, with this Amazon automation passive income this dream, because the truth of the matter is not everything is a scam, but you have to do your due diligence. I'll always stress that. With many experts, a growing trend of sophisticated scams across the various online platforms, mediums, leading to substantial financial losses for victims. This is includes a rise in social media marketplace scams, fake partial delivery, text, and AI voice cloning scams. So listen, and it's happening all over your social media, Facebook, Instagram. It's happening. These online that's the latest scams right now. Automation. Amazon automation, whatever, Shopify automation, Walmart automation, eBay automation. These are scam. A lot of them are scams. They come on the phone with, they say they quick to jump on a phone call with you, and they show you all these false testimonies. Hear what I'm saying, folks? Because a lot of folks are falling for this, and they're getting scammed out of their hard-earned money. And the scammers is increasing. So everything you can touch, everything on social media, and that's where they target social media, because they know, listen, human trafficking on social media is more than any other place. Every minute, somebody we're scrolling through social media more than your apps on your smart TV. Let's face it, social media is the most watched thing in this generation. And the truth of the matter is that scammers, they know this. They know, and they know that people are desperate to make extra money. They know the inflation is still here, and they know that people are desperate to make extra income. A lot of us don't want to work 16-hour shifts. I don't. When I found out about online opportunities, I'm like, wow, you can actually make money from your computer? I'm all for that. But I don't want to get scammed in the process. I'm all for that. I'm all for like online, making out online money. Yes, I'm actually fascinated by making online money. Make money on YouTube. Make money with a e-commerce store. But in the same process, you don't want to get scammed out of your hard-earned money. So this is why I always tell people: do your due diligence. The scammers are increasing. Theft, burglaries increasing. It's increasing, folks. Yo, get that alarm on your house. Get that security system in your house. Scammers and burglary is increasing more than ever before, because people are desperate to survive. And when people are desperate to survive, they'll go to any measure, even after breaking entering your house and taking things, they will do it. Let's turn to a scripture, Ephesians chapter 4, verses 28. Let the thief no longer steal, but rather let him labor, doing honest work with his own hands, so that he may have something to share with anyone in need. And the truth of the matter is that because of low wages, look, listen, on the news recently, on the news recently, correction officers, New York City correction officers are protesting. They want an increase in their pay. But I don't understand it, because recently, when I was riding the train, the subway station with my wife in New York City, there was a advertising banner talking about they get, after 5 years, they get 100,000 a year. Now, and they're protesting, they're striking and protesting about more increase in their pay. This Americans, average Americans in their homes, the average middle class working average American 9 to 5 make at least 50, close to 50,000 a year. But these correction officers are protesting that the money that they're receiving is not enough money. And by after 5 years, they get 100,000 K. Listen, the way how apartments, the cost of living is extremely high. I'm seeing apartments cost more than mortgages. Apartments for $4,800 per month, $3,500 per month. One bedroom apartments now. Not only in New York City, but New Jersey, the increase of apartments is crazy. It's highway robbery. And people are in need of more pay. Now, I believe that you should get, because listen, being a correction officer is not easy. The overtime, cycle of overtime that they have to stay back, risking their life with inmates, no joke. So, like what the politician said years ago that was running for office, I think it was running for mayor, Jimmy McMillan. Can you hear the stomach growling? Can you hear the stomachs growling? The kids need something to eat. Can you hear my stomach growling? I need something to eat. So just to get something to eat, I gotta pay an arm and a leg. Just to get something to eat. People, just like Ashley Cross, it's not to say that it's right what she did. It's wrong what she did. She should pay she should pay, reap what you sow. You should pay whatever's in the dark way come to light, and you're gonna pay for what you've done. You don't steal. You steal out of Walmart. Now Walmart has reasonable items, especially the ones I go to. The one is in New Jersey. They don't have a Walmart in New York City. Walmart in New Jersey, reasonable. That's why we go to New Jersey. Me and my family. Reasonable items. The cost of some of the items is fairly cheap. It's fairly reasonable. Reasonable. Groceries a little reasonable compared to ShopRite, Stop and Shop is a little reasonable. Costco, BJ's is a little bit more reasonable. Walmart. And the truth of the matter is that she got desperate. She got desperate. Whatever the situation made to be, she may be doing this because she's trying to feed her family. And people go through different measures just so they can survive, just so they can just get by. Not to say it's right, it's wrong. It's wrong. But when the cost of living is so high, people get desperate. And that's the truth. And that's the situation with Ashley Cross. Ashley Cross. Now she could, and I will tell her she could. There's a lot of opportunities in America compared to a lot of places. A lot of opportunities to tap into different resources that can help you out with your situation. But it's far fetched in between. You gotta dig, and if you don't know, you just don't know. For lack of people, my people shall perish. If you don't know, sometimes we don't know about these resources until somebody brings it out, tell us. But on the other hand, in the same token, we make choices. If you wanna go boost, steal, scam, you will get caught. You will get caught. And to be honest with you, I'd rather stay struggling, hustling, and trying to do the right thing, and work little by little with whatever I'm trying to do to elevate and to get more money. Do work little by little, but at least I can sleep at night. At least I don't have to keep looking over my shoulder, and I have a peace of mind. Now, this is one of the 10 Commandments. Exodus 20:15. Remember this. Thou shalt not steal. Simple the command from the Lord that was given to Moses as one of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not steal, because whatever's in the dark you will be brought to light. So if you're stealing and you're scamming and you're doing things underneath the table just to get by, eventually you get caught. Just like Ashley Cross and a gentleman after her, you will get caught. So, and then when you get caught, you will pay the price and serve some time. So it doesn't make sense to do a dishonest thing. It doesn't make sense. Try to do the right thing. Try to tap into resources. All it takes is a little Google. All it takes is a little action, and just going online and research. How can you make extra money? What can I do to make extra money? Who's hiring? What could I do to do something that is beneficial to me and my family? Because when you steal and you rob and you're stealing and you're scamming, it's not beneficial to your family, because eventually you get caught, and then you lose everything. And you lose, not only you lose everything, but you also spend time in prison. A waste of time, waste of your life. Some of the 1% don't understand the struggles of the average working family or a poor person. Just to get by, doing things just to get by, just working job that's not paying you enough, but you just gotta feed yourself and gotta worry about food just to get by. And it hurts, and it really hurts. You're counting every penny just to get by. Just to get by, every penny counts. When you're struggling and you gotta worry about putting food on the table, and you're paying that high cost of live, high maybe mortgage, maybe a rent and rent money, and then you gotta buy groceries. Every penny counts. You can't afford to lose anything. Now the live word of the day is coming out of Proverbs 30 verses 8. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food that is needful for me. So this scripture, in other words, is saying, don't make me so poor. Don't make me so poor that I'm like thinking about just doing the wrong thing just to get by. Don't make me so rich. Lord, don't make me so rich that I may forget you in the process. Well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. And if you like what I shared, smash that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. I got more coming for you. And I thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. Be safe out there. Peace and blessings. Until next time.